Hey there Titans, in this video I'll show you how to add fields from your web project into your Titan template. Okay, so I have the word-addin open and ultimate goal here is I want to generate a document. I want to bring in some fields from Salesforce, let's say the account object, and I want to map some input fields directly from my web project. So without going to Salesforce, just whatever I have on the form, I want it on my template. Okay, so let me show you how we can get this done. So what we will do here, so let's insert a field, let's say from the account object, and I'll say account and data, and let's bring in the name. Okay, we'll insert this, and let me just make this bigger. And now let's say we want to bring something directly from the form. Let's put in another field from the account. We'll say the account number. Okay, and that will be account name, and that will be the number. Okay, that's cool. Now we want to bring something, so that we'll get from Salesforce, and we want to bring something from the web project itself. Let's put in, let's say, just a text field. You can go wild with this, but just want to keep it simple. Okay, so I'll preview this, make sure that's saved, and what I will do now is head over here and say, okay, insert another field. And instead of going to Salesforce or system, I have web project, and now it will ask me to select which project do I want to work with, and I'll select this guy, and now I can decide which page I want. If I want it from the project, that will bring in any global variables that I got. In this instance, I'll select the home page, and if you have multiple pages, you can select from any page you have on your Titan web project. And in this instance, we'll pull in the text field. So it basically give you whatever you have on the web. And you can see it annotates it with web. And now all we got to do is go ahead and publish it. So let's head over to the Titan console in the word-addin, and I'll hit publish. I'll select web. I'll select my guy over here, and new integration, that can be demo template docs. My filter will be count ID equals record ID, save condition, it's perfect, and publish the template. Okay, so template done. Now let's see it in action. So what we want to do here, let me run a quick get. So let's go to Salesforce, and I'll say create new, and let's bring in the account, and that will be user action condition. I'll say count ID equals, let me add a variable, that will be static variable. Well, a new one, and we'll say ACC ID and apply. And let's map some data. We'll say account name equals to the name of the account in Salesforce. Account type value is type, and the type. Cool. And we will not map the text field. I want to keep it empty. Okay, let's just run this. Run the get. Just make sure we get the data, and then we'll go ahead and configure our document. So I'll say conditions, and I'll say count ID is not empty. Then I would like you to run a Salesforce action and run my account get. So insert, and we should be good, as long as we pass in our account ID. So let's grab something from Salesforce. So we'll do this, and I should log in. Meanwhile, I'll prepare the URL. Head over to accounts. Let's get this guy over here. And that should be good. Let's see if we have a type. Type is empty. Let's give it some values so we can see it nicely. Say prospect and the number. Where's my account number? We'll do this. Save. Perfect. Let's go ahead over here, grab that ID and pass it in, and we should get the information here. Okay, there it is. And now let's go ahead and connect our document. So let's head over to tools, and we want document generation, and we have our template that we pushed from the Titan Word. And let's head over here and edit it, and we want to do interactive. And we can leave the zoom like that. Just let's enable it, and that should be fine. General, that's okay. All right. Okay, one thing we want to make sure we do before we run this is I'll head over to tools. Forgot to do it. And you want to go to general and make sure you set a record ID. So whatever we want the document to pull from, in our instance is the account ID, the global variable we set up before. After that, we're off to the races. We can use it in multiple ways. In this instance, I'll just pop up an interactive document. So I'm just going to put a button in here, head over to the interactivity, add an action, and I'll say document generation, and I'll hit next, and I'll select my template, and I'll say interactive doc. Let's hit insert, and that's that. Apply and save, and let's head over to our preview and refresh, and we get the data from the account, and the text field is empty. I'll run this. Wait for it to load, and here it is. And we can see we have the account name and the account number, and the rest is empty. I'll head over here and let's put some text directly from the web project. And that could be from any page, right? So it could be anywhere. We can map in a global variable, whatever we want. And I'll run this again. And here it is. And here is my text directly from the web page and not from Salesforce. And this is how it's done.